You hear from the booth is, "Help me!" So they come and open the door, and Aaron has fallen backwards, and he's jammed. He's jammed like this. Brother. And it's funny because Aaron's like, every time I see him, he's like, "How come you tell that story about me?" I guess now it's like, "How come you tell that story about me?" He's growing. He's taller than me now, but if you turn sideways, you lose him. I mean, like this way around. So his mom's like, I was talking to his mom on the phone right before Otakon. She said, "Yeah, we're going to be at Otakon." She goes, "You're going to be surprised." She says, Aaron's like taller than you and me now, both, but you can still whoop his butt because he's like 60 pounds. So all weekend long I was teasing Aaron. We wrestle around like brothers and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I love that kid a lot. Question? Yes. The $1 million question. How do you become a voiceover actor? Okay. What?
Magic!
Yes, alchemy. Alright. Okay, here's the word for everybody that's an aspiring voice actor. Alright?
Aspiring is a nice word.
Everybody that I know that's a good voice actor has two things in common. Number one, they have a vast amount of acting experience. Not, they can make funny voices. You know, somebody like, I get people coming all the time, "I can sound like Yoda." Like, well, that's great, but we already have a Yoda. You know, I mean, somebody's already doing that. That's great, but, you know, whatever. I mean, people always think because they can make funny voices or because they can imitate somebody on television, a character, that they would be a great voice actor. Well, that's not what voice acting is all about. I mean, I'm not an impersonator. I only have so many different voices I can do, but it's more about creating a character, okay? For instance, let's say I had the capability to sound like a 15-year-old kid, and I get cast in Full Metal Alchemist, and for the first 2 minutes, you're like, "Man, that guy sounds just like a kid." I mean, he matches the face perfectly. But I can't act to save my life. And you get to these powerful moments between the brothers, or the powerful moments where they're trying to bring their mom back. You understand what I'm saying? And there are these deep, incredible, dramatic moments, and my acting stinks. Suddenly it doesn't matter that I sound like a kid, right? The acting is the most important thing, you guys. I think a lot of people overlook that, but the first thing that we tell anyone who's interested in being a voice actor is this: get as much experience as you can acting. Get in community theater, get in school plays, get in church programs, anything you can do to develop your skills as an actor. The second thing is you kind of have to be where the work is. You know what, guys? I've got almost 100 shows to my credit, and I have had the hardest time getting people in Los Angeles to give me a chance to work on shows with them. Because it mattered to them that I'd done this for 9 years, that I had done a good job with all these characters for years. What mattered to them was that I didn't live right down the street. See what I'm saying? It concerned them that I lived in Houston, and they're like, "Well, dude, what happens if we need a pickup line? What happens if we bring you out, you record, and you say a character's name, Hikaru, and we find out from the Japanese client 3 weeks later that it's Hikaru? What, are you going to fly back out here to go, Hikaru, and then get on the plane and go home?" It seems like it's a big problem location-wise. So